Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. In this video, we analyze Cosmos and its token Atom. None of the content is financial advice. Right now, the price of Atom is at around $2.50, roughly speaking. It's still below some of the key moving averages. Again, it did rally quite a bit. You can check the rally over here on the heat map on our website, cryptoweeklies.com. All content available for free. Up by about 2% over the last 24 hours, and again second spot over the last 7 days as well, up by about 15%. We did cover stacks yesterday and on our YouTube channel. You can check it out over here. All of the YouTube videos are linked to the website and you can check them out from here. Yesterday we talked at length about stacks, before that Filecoin, and so on. So that's where the current price is at around $2.50. It's up 15% from the lows which were created at around $1.92 in the depths of the December 2025 crash. If we go and check the heat map one more time over the last 30 days, has the price been up? Again, the answer is yes, up by about 9%. So 3 out of 4 major time-based indicators are up. Over the last 90 days, again, most of the cryptos are down. Atom is not an exception. It's down by about 21% over the last 90 days. If we look at some of the more longer term moving average, this white line over here is the 200-week simple moving average. Whenever the price came close to it in March 2024, it got sold off at that point. In December, you see this you see this red line over here. That's the 300-week simple moving average at around $11. That acted as a resistance. So in the next potential leg up to the upside, I don't know when that is going to happen. It could happen in 2026, late 2026, or if 2026 is entirely a bear market year, then towards mid to late 2027. The 200-week simple moving average at this point is at around $8.57. So that could act as some sort of a ceiling in the short term if there is a rally to the upside, or in the long term if there is a rally after the recovery after the bear market year of 2026. If we look for any seasonality based assumptions, so the ROI for assets in the crypto asset class again tend to be not that great in midterm years or any year after the post halving year. Like for example, in 2018 Bitcoin was down 71%. In 2022, similar story, down from the yearly open at around 65%. Again, 2025 was very different from 2021. This is 2021, Bitcoin up by about 60%, whereas in 2025 it was down 7.5%. We do have other assets over here on this analysis. Again, some of the more market cap based assets, again higher market cap based assets. Again, we don't have Atom over here, but again we keep on adding these indices to this charts. So coming back to analysis for the Cosmos and its token Atom, coming to the machine learning based price analysis of what the price could do. Again, if this is a typical bear market here, the bottom for Atom would be at around $1.50 and the current price about $2.48. So that's the machine learning based price forecast. Again, trained on price action since 2019 using seasonal ARIMA and also standard deviation based confidence level of what the price could do. The base case scenario is again slow bleed to about $2.40. Again, um, that's effectively what the price action does when again without any major bullish or bearish catalyst. Again, price has gone down with time since about 2022. Again, the last bull market for Atom ended in mid January 2022. And 4 years later, again in mid January 2026, again if there is a small push to a lower high structure, again from this 13 cents to now 10 cents, sorry, $13 to now $10 in December 2024. One more push to the lower high structure in mid January to late January could take the price to about $3.20. Again, if the counter trend rally continues till about April of 2026, price ceiling for Atom is at around $4. That's about from the current price. Again, if the price goes to a $4 level, This is again from the current price. If the price were to go to $4 level, that's about a 67% rally from the current price. So coming to the regression based estimation of what the fair value for atom is, using polynomial regression based pink line as a guideline over here, where the price, if it's below the pink line, again accounting for both bullish and the bearish phases of the asset class, this valuation below $2.22 per this model is considered undervalued. Right now the price is not undervalued per this regression estimation. If we were to again try to look at the same model in terms of a daily DCA based analysis, again the risk for accumulation has gone up to 0.3. Whenever it's in this purple shaded region or blue shaded region, that's when DCA makes the most amount of sense for atom, historically speaking. Again, the slope of the regression function is live, so that means the slope or the regression function reacts to entire price action, including the recent one. So if tomorrow, if the price magically would go about $10, I would see it wouldn't be too surprising to see that the slope of the regression function has also changed with respect to the recent price action as well. So it accounts for both the historical price and the recent price. So per this model, the max ceiling for atom is at around $5.06 to $5.80 again. That would constitute 100% risk. So that's the macro bullish end of the bull market kind of case for atom if it were to rally to those levels. The time weighted average price for atom again has gone down quite a bit to about $10 level. That's where essentially the price was in December 2024. As the price is more than 50% lower than the time weighted average price is lower than $5, that means from this model's perspective, the price is in an accumulation phase. But again, what atom has done is, again, throughout the course of the bull market, again ignoring a couple of weeks in March of 2024, the price was essentially always below the time weighted average price, which is not a good sign for an asset. But again, if there were a rally up back to the time weighted average price in any time in future, that would be essentially a 4x in terms of the price action. Again, considering the time weighted average price slope does not have a major downturn. Let's say if it were to be at around $8 level from the lows of about $2 in December 2025, that would be essentially a 4x. From the 20-week simple moving average price based perspective, the risk level has also not that offered that great of a DCA in opportunity at 0.3 risk level. So again, the major drop like Atom had in 2022, again this time around the drops have been less pronounced, and again lots of sideways action before the next series of drop. Again, you can see almost 1 year spent from August September 2024 till August September 2025 before the drop came in October. Similar story from June 2022 till October 2023. The lows were respected, and then one major low came after that. So again, as we are already have spent again considerable amount of time going low from that $5 level to now less than $2 at one point. If there is this staircase approach to going down for the next 2 to 3 years, again the price eventually does go as high as about the previous lows. Again, for example, over here, what was the price action in February 2023 price action did come close to March 2024. Again, these lows over here before the drop were again achieved in the next euphoria phase in 2024 December. Again, similar story could happen over here where the price goes above $5 in the next potential macro euphoria in the asset class. So all in all, again, if we were to look at the bear market bottoms for Atom, and also the again the worst case scenario for Atom per this model is again at $1.50. It's confluent with the machine learning based price forecast as well. That would be about 40% drawdown from the current price. The base drawdown, again, the base case has already occurred. The price is lower than the base bear case. So that means again the price has gone down as estimated to that bear market bottom at a base case level. If there is some more of a panic, again a 2 standard deviation non-recessionary bear market conclusion at around $1.86, and anything below $1.50, that would take a significant recessionary trend for Cosmos and its token Atom to get to that price. With that, I would like to conclude with a positive note. If there is a major bull run in next cycle, or towards the end of this cycle, if the cycle has already not been over for altcoins, the base peak forecasted by the risk based models is at around $12.50, which is essentially a 5x of the current price. The bull case is similarly close enough to the base case at around $5 at 5.15x of the current price at around $12.71. And the stretch goal for Atom in the next bull run is at around $20, which is about 8.5x of the current price. With that, I would like to conclude. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please give a like and subscribe, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.